She told me at my bachelor party, 2 days before the wedding. She said, "Your fiancé is still sleeping with her ex." What's good, guys? Back with another one. 5 more of the most unhinged Reddit stories I could find while I ride through the lands between. Long one again. Get comfortable. Put it on in the background. We're here for 30 minutes. First one is from r/relationship advice, and this one is 6 months in the making. OP is a 32-year-old guy. He's been with his now wife, let's call her Sarah, for 4 years. They got married 8 months ago. Beautiful destination wedding in Italy. Lake Como. Like a movie. You've seen the photos. 2 months before the wedding, Sarah tells him she found a photographer for the ceremony. Her words, an old college friend who shoots professionally now and is willing to do it at a steep discount as a wedding gift. OP says great, asks the guy's name. Sarah says, quote, "Mark, he's chill, you'll like him." OP doesn't think anything of it. He doesn't really know any of Sarah's college friends. They're getting married in Italy. Anyone willing to fly out is fine by him. Wedding day. Mark shows up. Tall, handsome, built like he plays beach volleyball on weekends. He's professional, kind. Tells OP's mum her hair looks beautiful. Tells OP, quote, "Brother, today's going to be perfect. I got you." OP feels good. Mark spends the whole day with them. Pre-ceremony, ceremony, reception. Takes hundreds of photos. Films the first dance. At one point during the reception, OP's best man, a guy named Tom, pulls him aside. They're both half drunk. Tom looks worried. Tom says, quote, "Hey man, did Sarah ever tell you who she dated her last 2 years of college?" OP goes, "No, she said she didn't really date anyone serious in college. Why?" And Tom just stares at him. Tom went to the same college as Sarah. Tom says, quote, "Dude, Mark, the photographer, that's her ex. They were together for almost 2 years. He proposed to her at graduation and she said no. It was like the talk of the dorm." OP says he felt the floor drop. He looked across the room. Mark was crouched on the dance floor, taking close-up photos of Sarah laughing with her bridesmaids. Sarah saw OP looking and waved at him. She had no idea anything was wrong. OP didn't say anything that night. He danced, he cut the cake, he kissed his wife, he kept the smile on. They flew to the Amalfi Coast for the honeymoon. 2 weeks. He didn't bring it up. When they got back, Mark sent over the gallery. 3,400 photos, 40 minutes of edited video. The video had a soundtrack, a song OP didn't recognize. Sarah recognized it instantly. She said, quote, "Oh my god, that's so sweet." OP asked what the song was. Sarah said it was a song from college that she and her friends used to listen to. OP went home, looked the song up. It's a love song. Released the year Mark and Sarah were together. The lyrics are about a man watching the woman he loves marry someone else. OP confronted Sarah. Calmly, he says. Asked her, point blank, "Was Mark your boyfriend in college?" She said yes. He asked, "For 2 years?" She said yes. He asked, "Why didn't you tell me?" Sarah said, quote, "Because I knew you'd be weird about it. He's a really good photographer. I wanted the wedding to be perfect." OP asked about the song. Sarah said she didn't know it was a song they used to listen to together. She said it was probably just a coincidence. OP didn't believe her. He went to look at the photos again. There's one shot, full page, in the album, of Mark adjusting Sarah's veil before the ceremony. Just the two of them. Sarah is laughing. Mark is looking at her. OP says he can't unsee it. He's now 7 months into a marriage that he says feels haunted. Every time he looks at the photos, he sees a man who once asked his wife to marry him, hired by his wife, paid by his wife, given access to every private moment of their wedding day. He says he's not even mad about the cheating angle. He doesn't think she cheated. He's mad about the disrespect. He's mad about being made into a punchline at his own wedding. He asked Reddit, "Am I being insane? Or is this as bad as it feels?" Top comment, 8,000 upvotes. She didn't hire her ex to shoot the wedding. She hired you to be in her ex's movie. Okay, that one was heavy. Let's lighten it up. This one's from r/tifu. Today I fucked up. And honestly, it's one of the funniest ones I've read in a while. OP is 26. Works at a marketing agency. He has a boss named Greg. Greg is, by OP's description, quote, "the most middle-aged middle manager who has ever middle managed." Greg wears a Bluetooth earpiece in meetings. Greg ends every email with the phrase, "per my last email." Greg refers to lunch as, quote, "fueling up." Greg is 48 years old and once asked OP if he could, quote, "send him the link to the Spotify," meaning the entire app. OP and his co-workers have a private Slack channel. Off the books, not official, 6 of them. The channel is called Memes Only, and it is exclusively dedicated to memes about Greg. Photoshopped pictures of Greg as a Roman emperor. Screenshots of Greg's emails, captioned with quotes from The Office. There is a pinned message in this channel that says, quote, "If Greg sees this, we are all dead." Last Tuesday, OP is at his desk. He has a meme. It's a screenshot of an email Greg sent that says, quote, "Let's circle back and align on the bandwidth for Q2. OP has photoshopped Greg's head onto a hamster on a tiny wheel. The caption says, quote, "Greg trying to align the bandwidth." OP opens Slack. He types, "LOL, look at this." He hits enter. He drops the image. And then he looks at the channel name. He sent it to the All Company channel. 240 people, including Greg, including the CEO, including the new intern who started yesterday. OP says he experienced what he can only describe as, quote, "a full body heat death." He sat there, frozen. He watched the read receipts climb. 8 people, 12 people, 20. The little eyeballs at the bottom of the message, like Sauron, multiplying. His co-worker Marcus DM'd him in capital letters, "Delete it, delete it, delete it." OP tried to delete it. He tapped the wrong button. He pinned it to the channel. Now it's pinned. Now it's a permanent feature. Now anyone joining the channel will see Greg as a hamster, eternally. By this point, his manager Janet has DM'd him. "Can we hop on a call?" OP says he honestly considered just running out of the building, just leaving, just becoming a ghost, quitting via fugue state. He gets on the call. Janet is there. Greg is there. The HR rep is there. OP starts apologizing immediately. He says he doesn't know what came over him. He's so sorry. He's prepared to resign. He'll clean out his desk today. He's begging. And there is a long silence. And then Greg says, quote, "OP, was that supposed to be me?" Turns out, Greg has not been online all afternoon. Greg has been in a 4-hour offsite at the agency's other location. Greg has not seen the post. Janet pulled Greg into the call because she needed a witness for the disciplinary conversation. OP says he just stared at his screen, looked at Janet, looked at HR, and then quietly said, quote, "No, it was a different Greg, from a different company. I copied the wrong file," and Greg goes, Oh, thank God. I was about to say, that hamster doesn't even look like me. And Janet, his manager, says, quote, "Right, Well, glad we cleared that up. OP, just be more careful with files in the future. And ends the call. OP says he sat at his desk for 20 minutes shaking. Then he opened the all company channel. The post was still pinned. 12 reactions, mostly laughing emojis. 3 thumbs up. One person had replied, quote, "Who is this Greg? LMAO. He unpinned it, deleted it, made a new account, quit Slack forever, mentally." Posted on r/tifu that night, top comment said, quote, "You didn't fuck up. You created a folk hero. Greg is a hamster forever now." Okay, back to heavy. This one's from r/AITA. Am I the asshole? And the answer is no. OP, you're not. Your mother-in-law is. OP is a 29-year-old woman, 8 months pregnant. First baby. She's been with her husband, let's call him Daniel, for 6 years, married for 3. She's the kind of person who, by her description, has never made a scene in her life. She apologizes when other people bump into her. She's that kind of person. Her mother-in-law is named Linda. Linda is 62. Linda is, and I'm quoting OP, a woman who has never once been told no in her entire life, and it shows. OP and Daniel decided early in the pregnancy that they would not be telling anyone the baby's name until the baby was born. Their decision. Their reasoning was that they didn't want unsolicited opinions. They didn't want Linda's input. Specifically, Linda. They told this to both families, repeatedly. Linda agreed, but kept asking. Every Sunday dinner, quote, "Are you sure you can't tell me? I won't tell anyone." OP and Daniel held the line. They had picked the name months ago. They hadn't told a single person, or so OP thought. The baby shower is a Saturday afternoon, 40 people, both families. OP's mom is hosting. Sun yellow decorations, a cake, a diaper game, the works. About 90 minutes in, Linda stands up, taps a glass with a fork, gets everyone's attention, says, quote, "I'd like to make a small toast." OP says she felt her stomach drop instantly. She doesn't know why, just instinct. Linda says, quote, "I'm just so excited to meet my granddaughter. I know Daniel and OP have been very secretive about her name, but they finally let me in on it last week, and I just have to say, Eleanor is the most beautiful name I've ever heard. Welcome to the family, little Eleanor." OP says the room went silent. People started clapping uncertainly. Her own mother gave her a confused look. OP turned to Daniel. Daniel was staring at the floor. OP excused herself, went to the bathroom, locked the door, texted Daniel, and I'm quoting her quote, "Did you tell your mother our daughter's name?" And Daniel typed back, "I'll explain later." OP stayed in the bathroom for 40 minutes. People knocked. Her mom asked if she was okay. She said she was just nauseous. When she came out, the shower was wrapping up. People were leaving. Linda came up to her and said, quote, "Are you okay, honey? You looked a little pale during my toast." OP didn't say anything, just nodded, smiled the way you smile when you're going to scream later. That night, in the car, OP asks Daniel, calmly, quote, "Did you tell your mother our daughter's name?" Daniel says yes, about a month ago. He says, quote, "She wouldn't stop asking. I just wanted her to leave it alone. I made her swear she wouldn't tell anyone." OP asks, "And you didn't think to tell me?" And Daniel says, quote, "I didn't think she'd actually do anything with it. I didn't know she was going to make a fucking announcement." OP says she was quiet the rest of the drive. She slept in the guest room that night. The next morning, she texted Linda. Just one message. Quote, "We're not naming our daughter Eleanor anymore. The name is yours now. Pick something nice for the doll you can buy yourself." Linda called her in tears. Daniel got angry, said she was punishing the baby for his mom's behavior. OP and Daniel changed the name. They changed it to a name nobody in either family had heard. They didn't tell anyone, including each other's parents. The baby was born last week. Her name is Iris. She is healthy and beautiful, and Linda has not been allowed to meet her yet. OP asked, "Am I the asshole for changing the name and not letting Linda meet the baby?" Top comment, 11,000 upvotes. NTA. You didn't change the baby's name because of Linda. You changed it because Linda made it hers. Naming the kid Eleanor would have been letting her win the argument forever. Second comment, your husband is the real problem here. Linda is a symptom. He's the reason she has access. Okay, we need a breather after that one. Let's do a Choosing Beggars classic. OP is a 28-year-old woman, wedding photographer, has been shooting weddings professionally for 6 years, has a real portfolio, real reviews, books out a year in advance, charges, quote, low 4 figures for full-day coverage. 2 months ago, she gets a Facebook message from a girl named Brittany. Brittany was in OP's middle school class. They have not spoken in 15 years. They were never friends. They were in the same homeroom in 7th grade, and that's it. Brittany's message, quote, "Hi babe, it's been forever. I saw your photos on Insta and they're literally so beautiful. I'm getting married in October and I would love to have you shoot it. Let me know if you're interested." OP responds politely, sends her rate sheet. Day of coverage is, and we're using a placeholder number, $3,500. Includes pre-ceremony, ceremony, reception, plus the edited gallery. Brittany's response, quote, "Oh wow, that's a lot LOL. So here's the thing, we're paying for this whole wedding ourselves and money is super tight, but I have a really big following on Instagram, like really big. I have 11,000 followers, so I was thinking, what if I tagged you in every photo I posted? That's like 11,000 free customers for you. So basically, you'd be making more than what you'd charge me. Win-win." OP says she actually laughed out loud at her phone. She wrote back, quote, "That's a kind offer, but I don't accept exposure as payment. My rate is what it is. Best of luck with your wedding." And here is where Brittany loses her mind. Brittany sends a 4-paragraph response. I'm going to paraphrase because the real one is 2,000 words long. Paragraph 1. Brittany cannot believe OP is doing this to her. They have been friends since they were children. OP is the closest thing she has to a sister. How could OP ask her oldest friend for money? Paragraph 2. Brittany's family situation. Her mother is sick, her dog needs surgery, her fiancé just lost his job. The wedding is the one good thing she has. If OP truly cared about her, she would understand. Paragraph 3. Brittany has done research, and apparently OP's pricing is, quote, way out of line with industry standard. Brittany found a website that says wedding photographers charge between $200 and $500. OP is therefore, quote, price gouging. Brittany suggests OP, quote, reflect on her ethics. Paragraph 4. Brittany generously offers a counteroffer. She will pay OP, quote, $300 cash, a free dinner at the reception, chicken or fish, and a thank you in her wedding speech. OP responds with one line, quote, no thank you. Brittany responds in all caps, calls her, quote, a greedy stuck-up bitch who thinks she's better than her friends, tells her she's, quote, going to ruin her reputation, says she's, quote, going to tell every girl from middle school what kind of person OP really is. OP blocks her. 3 weeks later, OP gets a friend request from a girl she does not recognize. She accepts. The girl messages her, "Hey, are you a wedding photographer? I'm trying to plan my wedding for like $500 total. My friend Brittany said you were really cheap." OP blocks her. 2 weeks after that, same thing, different girl. Says her friend Brittany recommended OP for quote, budget weddings. OP starts to realize Brittany has not, in fact, ruined OP's reputation. Brittany has just told everyone she knows that OP is the cheap wedding option. Brittany has, quote, become my unpaid sales manager for clients I don't want. OP makes one post on her business Instagram. Quote, a reminder, my rates are listed on my website. I do not negotiate. I do not work for exposure. And if a friend of mine, Brittany, has told you I do, she is mistaken. She tags it with the location of Brittany's hometown. Brittany sends one more message that night. Quote, you are being so unprofessional. You should not be using my name in your business posts. OP's response, quote, you should not be using mine in yours. OP says she got 2 paid bookings out of that post. Last one of the night. This one is from r/confessions, and it is, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a love story disguised as a crime. OP is a 41-year-old man, married to his wife, let's call her Anna, for 14 years. They live in a small house in the suburbs. They have no kids. They have a betta fish. The fish is named Mr. Bubbles. Anna got Mr. Bubbles 7 years ago. She loves Mr. Bubbles. She talks to him every morning. She has photos of him on her phone. When they go on vacation, OP sets up an automatic feeder, and Anna texts the cat sitter, they have a cat too, to specifically check on Mr. Bubbles. Quote, make sure he looks happy. The thing about betta fish is, they live around 3 to 5 years. Mr. Bubbles is on paper 7 years old. Mr. Bubbles is in reality on his 5th body. OP's confession. Over the last 6 years, every time the fish has died, OP has snuck out to the local pet store, bought the closest looking betta he could find, and replaced it before Anna got home from work. Sometimes he gets the colour match exactly right. Sometimes he doesn't. Anna has never noticed. Or, OP thought, Anna has never noticed. He says the first time it happened, he panicked. He came home from work, found the fish floating, and just couldn't tell her. She had been having a rough week. She had just lost her grandfather. He couldn't stack a fish on top of that. So he drove to PetSmart, bought a replacement, dumped the body in the trash, and pretended nothing happened. Anna came home, kissed Mr. Bubbles' tank, said, quote, hi my baby boy. And OP said he felt a lump in his throat the size of an apple. 6 years later, he's done it 4 times. 4 bettas, 4 PetSmart runs, 4 secret trash burials. He says he keeps thinking, quote, I will tell her. I'll tell her this weekend. I'll tell her on her birthday. I'll tell her on our anniversary. And he never does. The lie has gotten too big. He says, quote, Mr. Bubbles is at this point the family. I cannot now reveal that the family is several different fish. He posted the confession because he says he can't carry it alone anymore. Top comment, 14,000 upvotes. You don't have a fish. You have a ship of Theseus that loves your wife. But the comment that broke OP, and broke me too, was lower down. 300 upvotes from a user named, quote, Anna sometimes. And the comment was just, quote, honey, I do the same thing for the cat. OP edited the post 12 hours later. Just one line. Quote, I'm crying at the kitchen table. She's at work. The cat is here. I think the cat is also not the original cat. Last update, quote, we're getting matching tattoos of Mr. Bubbles. All 5 of him. That's 5. Drop your most unhinged stories in the comments, and the best one makes it into the next video. Like and subscribe if you want to fall asleep again to me reading Reddit drama. Sleep well.